Okay, you're about to see some highlights of day 4 of our trip to New York. I wanted to stop and preface this vlog and point out that I had really a lot more footage of Central Park, some really neat footage of some of the scenery, the reservoir, some of the bridges, but I came to discover later that somehow, miraculously, unknowingly, some of that footage was lost. So it's not going to be as much of Central Park as what we actually saw, but hopefully you'll still find the vlog entertaining. So over here is April in action, doing what she does, taking hundreds of thousands of pictures. Look right over here. Is that a fabulous view or what? Fantastic scenery. And we could not have asked for a better day. We just came out of Central Park on the side of Central Park West. There's a street running right in front of me here. And if you look, the American Museum of Natural History, where history comes alive. Don't know, I've never seen one of these before. How that's enforced. You can see right here what we spent a lot of time on this trip doing. Letting April take pictures.
Are you making fun of me?
Not at all. She is becoming quite the photographer. We're actually about to head back out on the subway. Next stop is going to be the comic book store Forbidden Planet, downtown near 23rd Street. Previously been to the Forbidden Planet in London, and now we are about to visit. There it is, Forbidden Planet. Comic book store, sci-fi fantasy retailer right here in New York. Well, apparently visiting the comic book store in New York is an expensive experience because I just spent a lot of money. I don't think April's too upset. She spent a pretty good amount of money at B&H. She's actually right over there, looking bewildered, I suppose, trying to find us someplace to eat before we head down to Brooklyn, where she can take some photographs of the Brooklyn Bridge. But great comic book store. If you are ever in New York, I'd highly recommend coming. Forbidden Planet. So we stopped to grab a bite of dinner at Max Brenner's chocolate bar, where they serve chocolate in addition to other food. And of course, you couldn't come in here, I suppose, without ordering something chocolate. So April got hot chocolate. And what's the verdict, April?
Pretty darn good.
All right, so April gives it thumbs up. So pretty good. We got some other food coming, some pasta and such. So we'll see if their other entrees are good also. We are now at Brooklyn Bridge Park on the other side of the East River. We came over here so April could get some shots of the Brooklyn Bridge and the skyline at sunset. It's a pretty evening. She should get some really great shots. She's right over there getting her camera set up, ready to go. As I pan around, you can take a look. This is the Manhattan Bridge, which gets a little noisy. I can hear the trains coming as they run across the bridge. Pan a bit over. I'm going to zoom in. Hopefully you can see right there in the center of the frame, the Freedom Tower, which is under construction. I believe it's due to be finished around 2014. And if you ever wonder how to remember the name of these bridges, just think BMW. The Brooklyn Bridge, the Manhattan Bridge, and way up the way there, difficult to see from here, but you can see it, is the Washington Bridge, BMW. So April's out taking some shots of the New York skyline here in the evening. Take a look.